Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen life trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. The Bitcoin dipped and we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Monday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. And to all the papas out there, happy Father's Day. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We're getting after it today. I am so excited. We have a lot of news to share. So good morning. Happy Monday. Thank you for being here. I just want to say thank you. First of all, the sun just started shining. It was a little bit cloudy outside this morning. Now it's shiny and nice. So we love the vibes. Guys, we have a lot of news for you today, including crypto ETFs, ETPs. What are the inflows looking like? Is this positive? Is this negative? We also have some countries to dive into, including another crypto-related kidnapping in France. We have Brazil and their taxes. We have Vietnam. Then we have Japan and Pakistan teaming with Michael Saylor. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Then Michael Saylor, of course, bought more Bitcoin. We're going to jump into Shaquille O'Neal and his FTX debacle he's still dealing with. The Trump family pocketing some money and their new venture that's not crypto-related but intertwined with their project, World Liberty Financial. What's going on there? And then our spotlight today is going to be Justin Sun's Tron going public in the U.S. after the investigations were just thrown out against Justin Sun. What is going on, including our coins to watch? We're going to dive into it all today. As long as you guys are here, you're enjoying life, you smash the like, subscribe, and you share this out with friends. We should be having a good time today. I'm going to say good morning to every single one of you guys as you say good morning to me. And check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And then head over to Vacation Genie, where you're going to book your next cruise with crypto. I am so darn bullish this morning, guys. I am. So let's say hello to everybody. Good morning. Hello. Let's see. We got Silver Days, Jesse. Good evening to Branko. Mike Volmer is here. We got Doge Bull. Let's see. Tyler Fitzpatrick. As always, good morning to Black Hat. We have Cassius Cuvée, my Bitcoin bestie. Good morning. We have Backup. Good morning to you. Shadow. Mama Shadow in the chat. Guys, we also have a community after show today. So member or not, you are invited. So tune in. We're going to be in Discord. Our Discord link is in the live chat and the description. AC Joseph Fitness, good morning. Alexandra G, my G. We got David Bulls, Grandpa, Verhoofdy Floof, good morning. Let's see. Keen Bean, Carl Elder, good morning. Who else we got in the chat? Sola Hefe's chillin'. Yukio's on X, good morning. Sack Nasty, good morning to you, my friend. Rob C, John O. White, Aquarian. Daniel Alvarado says Bitcoin, baby. Oh, Michael Cartwright with 5 memberships. Thank you. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you very much. Mike Bazzone is also on X. Usually he's on Abstract. Is he there today? I think so. What's up, Michael Mazzone? Gary Littlemore's on multiple platforms today. Joe Harvey, good morning. We have Alex Collingborn saying, good freaking morning. Well, hello. Good morning to you. M2 is here. Good morning, Corvette. What's up? Let's see who else is here. Bongo. Hello, my friend. How are you? So nice to see you. All right. Wow, we got Andy S. We have some beautiful people here. MetaMask, good morning. Good morning, everyone. ENF, hello. Welcome. All right, guys, let's jump into the show. We have a lot going on, so I'm not going to waste any time. We're going to dive into it. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Crypto Stoner, good morning. We have Enzo, good morning to you. All right, guys, let's dive into the show. We're gonna not miss a beat today, right? We're not going to miss a beat. We're going to get after it. What time is Jerome Powell going live? I would assume 2 or 2:30. When is Jerome Powell speaking? Let's look at that. No, that's not right. Is he speaking today, Jerome Powell? Is that today? Am I just losing it today? I don't think there's anything scheduled. Oh, wait. June 17th to the 18th. Today is the 16th. So I don't think Jerome is speaking today. Probably tomorrow. So that's all I got for you on that. Guys, Bitcoin market recap. Let's do it. We have a nice sea of green today. Love to see it. Oh, we're so bullish. We're bullish. If you guys are bullish, I need to see these rocket emojis in the live chat, please. In the live chat, please. Let me see those rocket emojis. Share them. Love them up. We have Bitcoin this morning at our golden zone. 106.1. My bad. $106,100 just about is our golden zone. We want to hold support there. Over the weekend, we saw that we were trying to test that level, haven't gotten above it until now. We're at $106,699 at the moment, just peaked over 106.7 as I'm talking. We're up 1% as of right now. Bullish level to watch is this 109.3. That is what we are looking at. Again, that is our previous all-time high before obviously we hit our current all-time high, which is around 112.4K. Looking snazzy. Love how Bitcoin's going today. Momentum is doing we'll dive into that in just a moment. Bearish level to watch is our 101.3. Look at that momentum. Green dot printed, not green dot printed, sorry, I'm distracted. Red dot printed, pulling down that momentum, pulling it into that bearish zone, and a little bit flat this morning. However, you see the VWAP actively rising as we are approaching $107,000 Bitcoin at the moment. Money flow is still nice and green. It's a little bit flat today. We're going to check in on the RSI that kind of tested that neutral and is remaining bullish. And we're not even super bullish right now. We're not even close to overbought. So where can this take us? Hopefully to glory and a new all-time high this week. Do you believe we're going to hit an all-time high this week? Enter the poll right now, please. Let me know your thoughts. Guys, we really have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers today before I jump into that chart for the weekly. We have a goal of 21,780 subs. So let's get after it, please. I know the YouTube algo has been pretty nasty towards crypto-focused individuals, and hopefully they get their... I was going to say something so bad. Hopefully they stop the madness, okay? Stopping the madness. Taking a look at the weekly chart very briefly here for Bitcoin. We know that our 106 golden zone has been the TIF for Bitcoin. We see wick highs here. And then also we've been testing it all throughout the past 2 weeks. Hopefully this week is the week we maintain support there and get a new high. Over here, we have the money flow is pretty decent here with Bitcoin, pretty decent on the weekly. VWAP is a little on the low and slow side. We also have the green dot printed on market Cipher, moving it on up. It's a little tad, I think a tad bit flat this week. Also, the RSI is almost overbought, so I would remain cautious because, again, if we hit overbought, we could have a nice pump above it as we saw back here in February of last year. However, if you have an overbought RSI, the likelihood of an incoming downtrend increases. We have Rosito, thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. I see everyone starting to enter the stream. We got Curtis, Aiden, Crypto King. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. But again, looking at $107,000 Bitcoin now, we're looking pretty good. Let's see it. We could be accumulating right now, and hopefully that is the case. People are saying that a surge could be ahead. There's some volatility signals going off. We'll see what happens there. Also, very briefly, crypto funds are bringing in $1.9 billion of inflows as Bitcoin starts to rebound here. So global ETPs recorded $1.9 billion of inflow in the trading week ending Friday, moving a 9-week streak of inflows to $12.9 billion, CoinShares reported on Monday. And with the new inflows, ETPs are set to hit a historic record of year-to-date inflows of $13.2 billion. And total assets under management in crypto ETPs edged up to $179 billion from last week's $175.9 billion. That is a fat wad of cash right there. Also, speaking of CoinShares, rumor has it that they filed for an S1 form in order to have a Solana ETP with the SEC. So we'll see what happens there, but that was on the timeline today and people were very bullish on it. So just so you know, there's been further pushes for a Solana ETF. Apparently, Trump's True Social is also pushing for a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. However, I haven't seen any updated articles on that, but it is circulating online. Again, it's just circulation, maybe rumor, who knows, but like I said, I don't have an article to back it up. We're going to jump into our breaking news headlines and start off with something a little bit iffy. Let's do it. There was a TikTok crypto trader that was kidnapped and released because apparently he was broke. And this is like how your mom tells you when you're little, oh yeah, if you get kidnapped, they're going to give you back because you're just such a pain in the behind. I feel like that's exactly what happened here, and it's hysterical. So a crypto trader who creates content on TikTok was reportedly kidnapped in France on Friday and then released a day later when they discovered he didn't have enough funds to cover their extortion demands. The 26-year-old crypto TikToker was snatched on Friday night while returning home to his home in, of course, northern France, according to a report by the French radio station Europe 1, with the kidnappers demanding he hand over 50,000 euros or around $57,000 US in crypto, which to kidnap someone and ask for 50,000 US, like that is so ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. Now, the four thieves reportedly forced this trader into a stolen vehicle. He was also beaten during the incident. However, he has 40,000 followers on TikTok. He was released on Saturday after he revealed he couldn't pay and showed the kidnappers the low balance on his account. And so that's wild. This is why traders, I worry about them. And also people in crypto that like to flex, oh yeah, this is what I have in my wallet right now. Like, that is stupidity. That is absolute stupidity. Why in the world would you show off your bags? Stop talking about how much money you have. Because this is what you get. And especially in France, if you're in Europe right now or anywhere, as a matter of fact, don't post how much crypto you have. That's silly. That's so silly. How many kidnappings in France has that been in the past 6 months? Like 4 or 5? 4 or 5 just crypto-based kidnappings in France being held for ransom? Who in the world is allowing this to happen? France has gone sour. crime-ridden. Stop sharing how much money you have. Thank you very much. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Chosen 150K is a lot of money. Yes, it is. But to kidnap someone over 50 grand, like, that's dumb. That's dumb. So please keep your money to yourself and your knowledge to yourself. I feel like you'll be a lot safer that way. Ridiculous. Just wanted to warn you guys about that so people could stop being cocky on the timeline and control themselves. We're going to talk about Brazil setting a 17.5% tax on crypto profits. Now we're going to dive into all of this. I believe it's just all an atrocity when we get taxed on money that we pay taxes for to invest, and then we get taxed on the money we already paid taxes on. But, you know, we're just going to talk about the news, you know. Brazil has scrapped a long-standing tax exemption on cryptocurrency gains with a new provisional measure, MP 1303.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
I like to flex my bags. What good is a diamond if nobody can see it?
Bruh.
Chosen, can you please be careful? Chosen, I'm begging you to please be careful. Please be careful. I appreciate the super chat, but please be careful. So they scrapped a long-standing tax exemption on crypto gains with the new provisional measure MP 1303, imposing a 17.5% tax on all crypto profits for individuals. Previously, individuals selling up to around $6,300 worth of crypto per month were exempt from taxation, and before the change, gains above that were taxed progressively, reaching a high of 22.5% for volumes over $5.4 million. The new rule replaces the system with a flat tax, meaning smaller investors will face higher tax burdens while large holders may see their bills shrink, according to a news outlet Portal do Bitcoin reports. It'll apply to regardless of where the assets are held, including in overseas exchanges or self-custodial wallets. Losses can be offset, but only within a 5-quarter window, which is a rule that will become stricter starting in 2026. Oh, okay, bro. So if I'm a regular Joe frickin' schmo, then I get taxed 17.5% on my profits? That is ridiculous. Why are we investing or trying to make money when they just want to take the money you make? This is a travesty. This is why DeFi is going to fix this. The governments are going to realize that you can't stop people from trading. I just don't understand. The governments are just tyrannical. And you know what? You know what? I'll just tell you this right now. And I hope all governments are listening. If you governments allow people to trade crypto, use crypto as payment, because after all, this is a lovely world of cryptocurrency. You allow people to use crypto, embrace DeFi in your country. Ultimately, you will boost your economy because as people start accumulating crypto, spending crypto, price goes up, and people end up having a nice, jolly old time. And so, if they have more money, they have more purchasing power, the economy booms because people will be able to go out and have more fun, spend more money having fun. Maybe I'm actually delusional then, because government trying to hold crypto back is a waste of time. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars, quite darn frankly. Golden says, hey, Chosen, flying on private jets by yourself or with friends is still enjoyable either way. You don't have to flex to enjoy what you have. I'm going to say that's very wise words, Mr. Golden. Very wise words. Very wise words. Be wise like Mr. Golden. You don't know how many times this man flies on a private jet, but he does it. But he ain't telling you. Us nerds will win. We will win. Us little nerdies. We're going to win. It's like right now to governments, they're like the cool kids, and like you're like, and like us nerds are like literally the nerds in the corner in school. We're like eating our little like tacos and having like our little books open, and we're writing down things. We're like, oh my gosh, cryptocurrency, this and that. And then the cool kids are like, you guys are so lame. But then flash darn forward, after college or high school, whatever, what happens? Enlighten me. The nerds end up becoming the cool kids because they're rich and smart. And then the cool kids from school, what are they doing? They're working at McDonald's. That's what's going to happen. So the governments are going to end up coming to the nerds and saying, hey, man, how did you do this? How can we be a part of it? We're already starting to see that shift. But it gets difficult when they try to go ahead and take all of our profits. Shout out to Golden. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you. Stay tuned, guys. We're going to be jumping into Discord for community after show. Yeah, Frank. Yeah. Board type crow. Good morning. Yeah, listen. Us nerds are the cool kids. We're already the cool kids. Because I was talking to people over the weekend. I'm sidetracking. People over the weekend were talking to me. I haven't met them before. And they were like, what do you do for a living? And I was like, oh, I talk about like Bitcoin and crypto online and things. And they're like, wow, I lost big on crypto. I sold ETH at X amount of dollars. And I was like, man, just hold. Like, he's like, I tried to day trade and it was ruining my vacations. It was ruining my day. And I was like, man, make life easy for yourself. Educate yourself on what Bitcoin is, what Ethereum is, what the use cases are. And if you believe in that, if you say, oh, this is going to solve X amount of problems in the world, then go ahead and DCA. And he was like, oh, yeah, DCA, that makes so much sense. I'm like, man, of course. Just dollar cost average. And I said, have a recurring buy in an exchange and leave it. Don't even look at it. If you want to accumulate, but you can't look at the price every day. And he was like, you could do that? And I was like, yeah. Guys, this is why this show exists. This is why me as a person and other people in this space around the internet preaching this to you so we can educate the world and embody the crypto revolution. We are so early, people don't get it yet.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I was totally the nerd in school. Now people are calling me every bull market, asking what to do because they know I'm doing just fine. These are the same people who laughed at me when I got in early.
Preach, sir. Everyone put golden emojis because he's preaching right now. Literally, please, everyone put golden emojis. Everyone put golden emojis in the chat. This man is so darn wise. I cannot tell you how many text messages I've received from people that knew me in high school. And I was made fun of so much. I'm going to not get deep because I'm going to get emotional. I had such a rough time. And then I just get a text, hey, Randy, da-da-da-da-da. Hey, Randy, da-da-da-da-da. From people who went after me. And it boggles my mind how people switch up. But also, it's okay because you know what? You forgive people for their trespasses. Well, you want to be forgiven for your trespasses and forgive those who trespass against you. So forgive people that doubted you. Forgive them. Don't forget what they did, but forgive them. Because you know what? They don't know. They didn't know. A lot of people still don't. So you know what? Let bygones be bygones. Educate them. Or just refer them to my channel. And I got them. But now, guys, I see the negative energy on TikTok, man. Like, no, it's not F them or whatever. Like, forgive people for their trespasses. Period. Oh, Golden, thank you for 50 memberships. Thank you. We don't like negative energy on this channel. We don't. Also, speaking of positive energy, I absolutely love this woman in the chat. Julie. I love Julie. Guys, can you please follow Julie? We want to get her to 1,000 subscribers. She's so close too. 783. Everyone, please go and support Julie. please go and support her, please. She's an amazing mom, an amazing woman. So just please support another woman and mama in crypto. A mom that genuinely cares about her children. We love that. What a nice attitude. You know what? Bruh, I try. And it's taken 22 years of life. 22 years of life to come to the conclusions that I'm drawing. I'm on a journey lately, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm on a journey right now. A very spiritual and wisdom-based journey, and I'm looking to accumulate wisdom. So that's been my mission lately. I'm trying to switch my mindset and become a more positive individual. But be on this journey with me. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's help people. Let's change the world together. That's ultimately the goal. So thank you guys for being here. We're going to talk about Vietnam passing a landmark law to recognize crypto assets. So let's get after it. Let's talk about Vietnam. I actually had Vietnamese food last night too. I have some leftovers today. Love my pho. I love Vietnamese food. Honestly, when I was sick, like not last week, 2 weeks ago, it brought me back to life. So thank you for that. Vietnam passed a law officially recognizing digital and crypto assets, taking a decisive step towards regulating and promoting the crypto economy. The Digital Technology Industry Law was passed on June 14th, takes effect January 1st. It outlines a broad framework for managing digital assets and fostering blockchain innovation, according to the media. Now, this legal recognition comes as Vietnam seeks to improve its stance on the rankings of the Financial Action Task Force, an international organization that sets standards to tackle money laundering and financing of terrorism. The country is designated on the FATF's gray list for insufficient anti-money laundering controls, particularly concerning virtual assets. The legalization categorizes digital assets into two groups, virtual assets and crypto assets. While both fall outside of TradFi, such as security and CBDCs, crypto assets are categorized by their use of encryption in validating creation and transfers. Guys, key word, or words. Digital assets are in two groups, virtual assets and crypto. Both are outside of TradFi, but crypto assets are categorized by encryption and validating creation and transfers. Guys, CBDCs are not crypto. CBDCs are not crypto. It could be a digital asset, but what I think they need to clarify here is CBDCs. Because in the economic report of the president in 2023, I believe it was 2023, they literally said CBDCs, they are qualified as money because it comes from a centralized entity, a sovereign country, right? And that they are not considered crypto because they do not have a basis of DLT, distributed ledger technology. They do not need to have DLT, which again, Bitcoin has distributed ledger technology. Again, like it's an open book. It's a transparent open source code, not the same for CBDCs. So I just want to point that out, that needs to be clarified. Welcome, everyone. Such a beautiful day today. We also have, so Vietnam is doing some pretty interesting stuff, actually ahead of a lot of other countries with this landmark law that's recognizing crypto assets. Now we're also going to dive into Metaplanet, a Japanese company that is acquiring Bitcoin and actually outpaced Coinbase with the amount of Bitcoin they hold. Now, Metaplanet holds 10,000 Bitcoin. Metaplanet, the Japanese company that's committed to buying Bitcoin, boosted its holdings to 10,000 Bitcoin, overtaking Coinbase to now own the 9th largest stash among publicly traded companies. They bought 1,112 Bitcoin for $117.2 million at an average price of $105.4K per Bitcoin, and this lifted its holdings above Coinbase's 9,267, according to data from bitcointreasuries.com. Now, as of June 16th, Metaplanet's cumulative Bitcoin investment stands at roughly $947 million with an average acquisition cost of $94,697 per Bitcoin. Oh, Metaplanet. Their stock is surging as well. So if you look over at Metaplanet stock, they are doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well. So cheers to Metaplanet for actually being smart. What are we talking about in here? Oh no. You got bit by a spider? Oh no. Okay, well, everyone send hearts for Golden, please. How much Bitcoin does Coinbase custody? It's 9,000. So Metaplanet now has over 10,000. Well, now 10,000 Bitcoin, and Coinbase holds 9,267, which I find pretty surprising that Coinbase doesn't hold more than 10,000 Bitcoin as a company. Speaking of holding Bitcoin, Metaplanet followed strategy, and now Pakistan is actually jumping on the Saylor wave. And Michael Saylor is going to help them to create a Bitcoin-backed economy. Now, Pakistan getting into this at this time is very interesting, considering that they might back one of the people that are pew-pewing one another. Israel and Iran, they're going to pick a side. I don't know if I could talk about that. There it is. But yeah, Pakistan is engaging with Michael Saylor. Let's talk about that. Pakistan has taken a significant leap toward integrating digital assets into its economic roadmap by hosting Michael Saylor. Now, also, don't forget that CZ is also helping out Pakistan. In a high-profile meeting with Finance Minister Mohammed and Minister of State for Crypto and Blockchain Bilal bin Saqib, discussions centered around Bitcoin positioning as a sovereign-grade asset to bolster Pakistan's monetary resilience and digital future. Now, Saylor, again, has strategy, which he transformed it into the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin, praised Pakistan's openness to innovation. And so the minister emphasized Pakistan's ambition to become a leader in digital asset adoption across the global south, highlighting its commitment to regulation, inclusion, and innovation. Now, Saylor applauded Pakistan's proactive approach, calling Bitcoin the strongest asset for long-term national resilience, adding that countries like Pakistan have a unique chance to leap ahead in the financial landscape by embracing digital assets early. Now, the fact that Saylor is hopping over to Pakistan, it's wild. Because, yeah, go ahead and help Pakistan. Good for their economy, whatever. But then you have the United States where we're sitting here like little ducklings, not doing a thing, like looking around like, like, where's our strategic Bitcoin reserve? What's happening with that? What's the latest? Our digital asset stockpile. What is happening with that? The United States is failing at maintaining their status as an economic powerhouse throughout the world. We're letting Pakistan get ahead of us, Brazil in one way or another, Vietnam. And again, I'm happy for those countries because at least they're smart and thinking with their noggins. There are small countries like Bhutan that are teeny tiny, but will become very large in terms of wealth because they are thinking about how to help their people. And that is with Bitcoin. And in this country, we're going to keep printing and printing and printing and printing and not doing anything about it. Oh my word. Oh my word, it stresses me out. Like, we're supposed to be the revolutionary country, but we're sitting here like we have nothing going on and no brains in our heads. We're doing some things, I will admit, like we're not like complete sitting ducks, but we need to do something here. We need to do more. I feel like if we're really going to lead the world in crypto, we're going to become the crypto hub of the world, the crypto country of the world, and like Why are we not making progress here? We have a whole crypto task force in the SEC. We have the AI and crypto czar David Sachs. Like, let's get to work, people. And it goes back to the fact that the United States is slow. Our process is slow. Our judicial process, our lawmaking process, it's all too slow. We need to catch up with the times and get things going. Man, we literally have no attention span. I have no attention span for this. We're also going to talk about strategy right now. Speaking of Michael Saylor and all his stuff, he just actually purchased $1.05 billion of Bitcoin with Strategy. He announced it this morning. Strategy acquiring 10,100 Bitcoin for $1.05 billion at around $104,000 per Bitcoin, a Bitcoin yield of 19.1% year to date, and they now hodl a total of 592,100 Bitcoin accumulated or acquired for $41.84 billion at around 70.6K per Bitcoin. So 70K is kind of, again, it is their average price. And so 70K per Bitcoin, that's wild. That is actually pretty nuts. That is from here let's take out the ruler and things from where we are at right now. About a 70K, about a 34% drop, which isn't crazy for Bitcoin. Like, it could happen. What happens if it does? But $1 billion buy just casually on a Monday, you got to give Saylor credit. He doesn't care. And I love how he comes at people. He's very quick with his answers on national TV, which I for one appreciate. Very briefly, we're going to talk about Shaquille O'Neal, then we're going to talk about Donnie T and his fam before we hop on into our spotlight, which is Justin Sun. How am I doing on time right now? Oh boy. Oh, okay. I gotta go. I gotta get through this. If you guys know, Shaq was caught up within. Ooh, I hit my mic. Sorry. Shaq was caught up in FTX, and now he has to pay $1.8 million. So Shaq agreed to pay $1.8 million to settle a class action lawsuit brought by investors in FTX. Now, these investors allege that O'Neal misled them by appearing in ads for the crypto exchange, and the payout's about $1 million more than the $750K he was reportedly paid for his role in the FTX commercial. Now, I find this blasphemous. Like, what in the world, are we charging this man $1.8 million for when, how could he have known that FTX was a sham? Unless he did, which we should know about. But it seems in this case like he didn't know. So how are you going to hold him accountable for that? That's what I find confusing about the whole thing. And if I'm crazy, just put Delulu emojis in the chat because I don't see the point of that. It's nothing to him. It may be nothing to him. I mean, it may be. But are they just trying to make an example out of him? I don't know. When we had the whole FTX thing go down, and even before that, they were saying to celebrities, like they were suing them, making them pay fines, and saying you can't promote crypto for X amount of years. And the wording was iffy because sometimes it said crypto security. So if it's a commodity, then you could promote it. I don't know, guys. I need to know your thoughts here. Guys, how many likes do we have? We have 94 likes. Can we get 6 more for 100, please? Hello, Eddie Money. Hello. All right, let's talk about Donnie T and his family. What are they up to? Well, how much money did they make with their crypto firm last year? World's Liberty Financial. Rumor has it they pulled in $57 million. Donnie T's crypto wallet and branding empire earned tens of millions of dollars last year, with World Liberty Financial netting the president $57.4 million. Now, this document, which was published by the Office of Government Ethics, shows Donnie T's personal crypto holdings are estimated to be between $1 million and $5 million. He also declared gold bars at his investments between $250K and $500K, various money market funds, equity and treasury bond holdings, and real estate. In addition to his crypto holdings and income, Donnie T seemingly collected over $11 million in royalties tied to branded merchandising. Also, I don't know if this includes all of his NFTs. I don't know if that includes all of his NFTs. All of his assets are reportedly, according to this article, managed by his children. Eric T, World Liberty Financial, he tweeted last night, hey, there's something going on, but it doesn't involve crypto. He said, tomorrow's not crypto related. Be patient. Big announcement to come. What was this announcement? Well, it seems as though they have Trump Mobile coming out, as they call it, a new way to wireless with the Donnie T fam. He said, media day from Trump Tower, a very exciting launch day for Trump Mobile. You go on the X account here. Only 4,300 followers here. They say a new way to wireless is here. Join Trump Mobile today and get more from your wireless service. That is the only tweet that is available. Trump Mobile. Would you get Trump Mobile? Put a Donnie T emoji in the chat if you would get, that's an Elon, wrong button. Put a Donnie T emoji if you feel like you would go ahead and use Donnie T Mobile. Also, there was someone that invested a lot of money into World Liberty Financial, picking up their token. That's Justin Sun. He's our spotlight today. Let's jump into it. The breaking news, the spotlight of today and what X is tweeting all about is Tron is going public in the United States. We know that Justin Sun was being investigated. That has been dropped. Also, he has invested a large amount of money into World Liberty Financial. Let's take a gander at what's happening here according to the Financial Times. Crypto billionaire Justin Sun's digital asset platform Tron is set to go public 4 months after market regulators agreed to pause a fraud investigation into several of his companies. It will go public in a reverse merger with Nasdaq-listed SRM Entertainment in a deal orchestrated by Dominary Securities, a New York-based boutique investment company with ties to Don T. Jr. and Eric T., according to two people briefed on the matter. The venture will buy and hold Tron, mimicking the tactics of Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, where Saylor has turned into a leveraged Bitcoin vehicle. Eric T. is expected to take up a role in the company, which will be called Tron Inc., the person added. Now, the deal will involve Tron injecting up to $210 million of the token assets into the new company, which marks the latest in a surge of crypto tie-ups fueled by Donnie T's warm embrace of crypto since he began his second term. Now, Tron, a few other of his companies, Justin Sun, were charged by the SEC over allegations that they sold unregistered securities and manipulated the market. Now, this is very, very interesting here. Very interesting. He's also, Donnie T, one of the highest holders of Donnie T's token. Top 24 holders, Justin Sun. He also poured $75 million into World Liberty Financial. So seems as though Justin Sun, the Donnie T family, they're very much intertwined with one another. And so Justin Sun has always been to the crypto community pretty controversial, but I would like to hear from him myself, so I would like to interview him. Thus, I'm going to request on this post right here, on the show post, right here, I'm going to copy this link, and you guys, if you may, go ahead and tag Justin Sun and tell him to come on the show. Tell Justin Sun, let's talk, man. Let's talk. Justin also, like, I gotta say, Tron is fast. It's a liquid. If you guys want a quick run-up of stats here, Tron is up 2% today, 27 cents, almost 28 cents. A market cap of $26.39 billion. In the past 24 hours, the volume has been $1.04 billion. So the money is flowing for Tron. Absolutely flowing. Keep an eye on it. Tron is going to go public. Very interesting news coming about. And so I just wanted to, of course, keep y'all posted because this is very important news. Very interesting from Justin Sun. We'll see how this all plays out. Justin Sun always climbs to the top of the ladder. Pretty impressive, gotta say. We're going to jump into our coins to watch because we are yapping away today. We also have a community after show, guys. So member or not, you are invited. Please go to Discord, go to the community stage, and wait for us over there. Let's close out the show. Let's get to our last segment, coins to watch. Woohoo! Gainers, losers, coffee in hand. Let's talk. Past 24 hours, we got Arrow leading the gainers up 12.3%, Caspa up 12.3%, Hyper Liquid up 11.7%, Uni up 9.6%, and SPX up around 9%. Leading the losers, we got Form down 3.9%, Gate token from Gate.io down 1.9%, and then we have gold tracked tokens, which I don't think counts. XDC is down 0.37%, and Pi is down 0.17%. So not a lot of losers here. Technically. Let's look at Ethereum chart right now. Ethereum is $2,641, up 3.6% at a critical level right now, battling the 200-day SMA. Like I said, we're at $2,640 right now. The 200-day SMA is less than $10 below us. $2,632 is where the 200-day SMA is. So bullishly, we want to pass this 200-day SMA, create support at 2665. Bearish level to watch is $2,340, just about. Keep calm, huddle on. Hopefully, like I said, we are kind of manifesting that we pass the 200-day SMA, past 2,800, and target $3,000 ETH. A red dot has been printed, pulling down this momentum. We're slightly bullish right now. Very slight. VWAP, though, is what we're rooting for. We are up almost 4% here. We want that VWAP to cross that zero line, go bullish. And then we have the money flow that's doing quite decent as of right now. Also, the RSI, let's take a look at that. Bouncing off of this neutral. Oh my gosh, we almost got worried here, but we are now bullish with the RSI for Ethereum. So we have some bullish signals here today. Could this be a fake out Monday? Who knows? We're going to hope for the best here. $88.76 Litecoin up 2.86%. Look at that. Gorgeous. We want to hold support at $84.85. Bullish level to watch is 91. Bearish level is $74. We have a fresh green dot printed here. We're going to hope that plays out. VWAP is pumping and it's bullish. It's bullish. Green money flow looking good. Not the strongest, but it's green. It's flowing. RSI is technically bearish. Very surprising here for Litecoin, but it shows that we have a lot of room to run. So maybe if we go bullish, we hit that $90, maybe hit 100. Who knows? No, says I need a Discord 101. Well, click the link, join the Discord. That's important. Join the Discord. And then from there, we can work on it. First day of summer is Friday. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice, Black Hat. I love Friday. I love Friday. I love summer. Perfect combo. Nice Litecoin nail polish. Oh my gosh, Julio noticed. Guys, Julio noticed. Guys, yeah, I got blue nails. Can you see? I got blue nails. All nice and trimmed up. Painted blue. I was really feeling like the blue vibe. I actually got requests to get blue for my nail polish, and I did. And I love it. I kind of love it. I'm feeling so summery. I'm feeling so bright. I'm feeling like a little Easter egg vibe. But yeah, blue for the summer. I'm hoping that if I tan, and if I'm getting crisp, then this color will look better. So that's my goal. It's my incentive. I got pastel going on. Yeah, I'm feeling very pastel. This morning I was feeling very purple. And so I feel the vibe of goodness here. I'm feeling some good vibes with the purple, with the blue nails. Like, there's just a lot going on here. There's a lot going on, but I'm embracing it. Embracing it all. Guys, I am bullish on every single one of you guys. Just know that. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the show. Make sure to forgive people. You don't have to forget what they did, but forgive them. Because you know what? We don't need to hold any negative energy in our hearts. We really want to do bullish and good things for the world. This is what I try to encourage as much as I could on this channel. Please do good things. You'll never regret doing good things. And you know what? You know what? It's okay. Bitcoin is pumping right now. Hopefully we see 110K today. We'll see what happens. But I'm extremely bullish on every single one of you guys. Spread love, spread positivity, do good things for someone today. Maybe give a little smile at someone today. Go, hi. Maybe not like that, but like go, hi. Say hello to someone. They're passing by, say, hi, have a good day. Oh, it'll blow their mind. Oh my gosh. Socializing, people being nice to each other. Crazy. Mr. Garrison, what would you hear, Mr. Garrison? But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Have a beautiful day. Happy Monday. We're starting the week off strong. Please go to Discord. We're going to hang out in there for a little bit. Smash a like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Have a beautiful day. Check out our sponsors, Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, Vacation Genie, all amazing people. I'm happy to have them on this journey with us. Thank you to Golden and Michael Cartwright for our memberships today. Like I said, thank you guys so much. Smash a like, subscribe, share. Have a beautiful day. Happy Monday. See you in Discord. Bye.